Ladies and gentlemen, what you have just witnessed is Arsenal giving up. Over my dead body. My arse. You absolute fraud, Mikel. What we've just seen out there is nothing short of a disgrace from the players and from the manager. To not make a change, or at least wholesale changes, until 86 minutes now, after you did all until 89 minutes against PSG, shows how incompetent you can be. Over my dead body. Over my dead body, you weren't giving up on this title. Mate, we lost the title back in January. What are you talking about? The manager has completely lost his mind. What's Ethan Nwaneri done wrong, people? Tell me. I want to know. Someone explain to me what Ethan Nwaneri has done wrong. Because I don't know. He's coming on at 86 minutes now instead of 89. He's got 3 more minutes. Zinchenko coming on. Marino coming on. Why are they so late? Make some changes. Because Bournemouth bopped us off the park in the second half. And do you know what they did? They didn't just play it around nicely and play Iriola football. They looked at each other and said, oh, is this the Arsenal that are quite good at set pieces? I'm going to score 2 set pieces against you. That's what I'm going to do. Absolutely destroyed. Deserve it. Bournemouth, fair play. Would I take Iriola? No, I wouldn't. Do you know why? Because he's not elite level. Do you know who else ain't elite level? Our gaffer. Our gaffer, who's got 1 game to save his job, ain't elite either. Let me tell you that. He ain't elite. Because every single time he's got to any pressure moment, he's bottled it. 7 semi-final games he's lost. Not scored a goal in those semi-final games. 0-0 against Villarreal. Not scored against Villarreal. Not scored against Liverpool twice. Not scored against Newcastle twice. At the moment, number 7, he hasn't scored against PSG. So he goes into a semi-final on Wednesday, having to win. Or I want this manager gone. Out. Kaput. Laters. Because when people say you're harsh, Dan, that's out of order. Look at what he's done to the crowd. Did you see that crowd today? Look at what he's done to the stadium. Look at what he's done to the concourse. There's no one here. Everyone left. Everyone's gone, mate. Do you know why? Because the season's done. It's finished. Kaput. The Premier League campaign has been one of his worst. Do you know why? It's been worse in his 8th and 5th. Do you know why it's been worse than that? Because he's got the tools now. He's got 31 players he's bought. £750 million deep. Strikers, attackers, midfielders, defenders, goalkeepers that he wants. Left backs galore. Midfielders galore. But do you know what he ain't got? Up here. Elite mentality. Because nothing today recreated. Thomas Partey probably the only one that could look at his game and think fair play. Declan Rice I thought was okay with his goal and some of his performances, but other than that, our front 4 were absolute dead. At least I know now what's wrong with Martin Erdigard. I'll tell you what's wrong with Martin Erdigard. I found it out earlier. He's got an allergy. His allergy, allergic to shooting. That's what he's allergic to. He's allergic to shooting, people. I didn't realise this, but I found it out today. He would rather control the ball, look up, look around him, and lose the ball, than have a dig on instinct, intent of going forward, drive forward. Lewis Skelly is the only person at this team at the moment that has intent to drive forward. Because Martinelli and Saka today were looking like they just wanted to cut inside. Now Martinelli had a couple of times where he might have jinked it and put it in, but other than that, it was poor. They got 3 players, Bournemouth, that would walk into this side at the moment. Semenyo is one, Kerkez is another, and Dean Howson is another. Dean Howson scored today with a great set piece. Kerkez was a threat. Semenyo comes on and literally throws the ball into Dean Howson's head and it goes in. And everyone's wishing that it's handball. What's Erdigard doing for the goal, by the way? What's Raya doing? What are we actually looking at right here? This is a team that should be going and preparing themselves for PSG. And right now I'm looking at this performance thinking, we ain't got no chance. 0 chance. Trossard, what are you doing, son? Poor game. Lost the ball. Twirling on the ball like your friend Martin Erdigard. Not driving forward. No intent going forward. No chance of shooting. No chance of flicking the ball through. No chance of creativity. And now because Erdigard's played the ball through to Declan Rice, who scored, I imagine he's had a great game now. He was shocking again. Martin Erdigard, let me come on to you, my friend. Right now, he's not the worst player. He's by far the worst player. There's not even any inkling, any ounce of confidence I've got in this guy delivering in an Arsenal shirt right now. Martin Erdigard is quite clearly droppable. But Ethan Nwaneri's nowhere to be seen. Unless it gets to around 86, 89 minutes, we might see Ethan come on. I'm livid, people. Oh, Dan's so negative. Do you know why I'm negative? I'm positive. Do you know why I'm positive, people? I predicted 1-1 today. What a really overconfident, arrogant, positive fan you are. We lost 2-1. And I predicted 1-1. And everyone's telling me 2-0, 3-0, 3-1, 2-1 Arsenal. Nah, we didn't deserve it. Saka, quiet. Martinelli, couldn't make anything happen. Trossard, pointless. Erdigard, embarrassing. Rice and Partey did their thing in midfield, but that's their job. Where's the creativity in this team? Because if I said to you right now, in the summer, we're replacing the striker, we're replacing the left winger, we're replacing the attacking midfielder, you would go, whoa, hang on, we don't need to do all that. Now we do. We need a new striker, we need a new left winger, we need a new creative midfielder, we need a new left eight, we need a new backup to Saka, we need a new centre-half backup, we need a new goalkeeper backup, and we need a new full-back backup. That's what we need at this club. We don't need 7 to 9 players, you silly muppet. What are you talking about? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. This team ain't good enough. And do you know what's funny? People that tell me this team is good enough, we could end this season finishing without a trophy. We could end this season winning the Champions League. You think we're winning the Champions League playing like that? Play like that, we're out on Wednesday, bruv. Play like that, we're done out here. Chelsea can win the Conference Cup, trophy. Newcastle won the League Cup, trophy. Man City could win the FA Cup, trophy. Palace could win the FA Cup, trophy. Man United or Spurs are going to win the Europa League, trophy. Liverpool have won the league, trophy. All those teams get into the Champions League pretty much, other than potentially Chelsea. Arsenal, what do we get? Champions League, I hear you say. Trophy, I hear you say. We don't win the Champions League, we ain't going to win that. And trust me, we ain't winning playing like that. I don't even know that we're going to get into the top 5. We could be dragged into this. We'll beat Southampton. Well, playing like that we might not, but I imagine we will. We ain't beating Newcastle and Liverpool. We haven't won at Anfield since 2012. We haven't beat Newcastle in the last 3 games. In fact, we've lost. We've lost to Bournemouth home and away this season. We have now lost from 10 winning positions. We've lost 10 times from winning positions this season. 14 draws, 4 losses. Not good enough. Nowhere near good enough. In fact, embarrassing. Now, if you believe that I'm being over the top and that Mikel Arteta deserves to stay more, oh, give him a time, give him another window. Andrea Berta's here now to save him. Do you know what I'll say to you? Go and support Bournemouth. Go and support Everton. Go and support Villa. Go and support Forest. Go and support Brentford. Go and support Wolves. Because you know what those teams have done? 8-1-0 in 5 years like Arsenal. Chelsea won something 4 years ago, Champions League. Man City won trophies. Liverpool won trophies. Man United won trophies. Newcastle now won trophies. Do you know what we ain't done? You guessed it. Won trophies. So anyone that wants to tell me I'm negative, anyone who wants to tell me that I'm harsh on this manager, go and tell me what was good about that performance out there. Explain to me, because I'm livid. This ain't a facade, this ain't an act. I'm pissed, because I was told over my dead body he'll be giving up on his title when we threw it away 3 weeks ago. Yeah? Lost it officially last weekend. Threw it away months ago, in fact. Over my dead body. When's the funeral, Mikel? Tell me when the funeral is. You think I'm livid about this? Wait till Wednesday. Win or go. And I tell you what, if it's ownership dare not to sack him if he loses on Wednesday, I want the owners gone and put back into America. Because for me, that is not acceptable at this football club. Disgraceful. Do me a favour, people, hit the like button, subscribe. See you on the next one. Laters.